Hey, football fans! If you're a Real Madrid fan or just someone who enjoys great football, you're in for a treat today. We're going to talk about Carlo Ancelotti and how he's been shaping the team's evolution this season, transforming the squad and bringing in a level of discipline and commitment we haven't seen in a while. Now, if you've been following Ancelotti's press conferences, you'll know how much he emphasizes the importance of commitment. He's been all about pushing the players to focus on the team rather than individual brilliance. But what's happening behind the scenes is even more interesting. This idea of commitment has become a full-on philosophy for him. It's the backbone of his entire coaching approach at Madrid. So let's break it down and dive into what's been happening under his leadership, only here on Sports Frenzy TV. For starters, Ancelotti has really doubled down on teamwork. He's made sure every player understands that no one person, no matter how talented, can carry the team on their own. This is a collective effort. No more relying just on the likes of star players, everyone has to pitch in. And that's exactly what he's been focusing on with the squad, ensuring they understand that Real Madrid's success doesn't come from individual magic. It's about playing as one unit. And this isn't just a one-time chat. This is an ongoing thing. Ancelotti has been holding numerous meetings, both individually with players and in group settings, to remind everyone that their dominance as a team hinges on how they play together. These meetings haven't just been about tactics. There's been a huge psychological element involved too. He's been instilling the belief that everyone, from the forwards to the defenders, needs to contribute in every aspect of the game. But one of the most challenging things for Ancelotti this season has been getting his star attacking players like Vinicius Junior and Kylian Mbappe to fully buy into the system. These two are known for their incredible attacking talent, right? But what Ancelotti has done differently is emphasize that their defensive contributions are just as important. He's been very clear that pressing harder, tracking back, and helping out defensively are just as essential as their offensive play. This was a huge shift for players who have built their careers on being attackers. And we saw the results of this philosophy in action when Real Madrid faced Atletico Madrid in La Liga earlier this season. That match really served as a wake-up call for the entire squad. After some internal discussions, it was clear that changes had to be made. But then on, the players were pressing more aggressively, closing down spaces faster, and linking up better. It didn't happen overnight, but the change was clear. Fast forward to now, and the transformation is pretty obvious. Vinicius and Mbappe, who were previously criticized for not tracking back enough, have really stepped it up defensively. They're pressing harder, and their work rate off the ball has improved a lot. And it's not just about the defensive side of the game. These two have become much more involved in Madrid's pressing game, making it difficult for the opposition to break out and build attacks. At the same time, their attacking play has also been sharper. With better positional rotations and coordinated runs, they're creating more chances. Even though Madrid hasn't converted every opportunity into goals, the overall gameplay has been much more structured and efficient. The fluidity between Mbappe, Vinicius, and Rodrigo has given Madrid a real attacking edge, and it's clear that the entire team is more in sync. The defensive contributions from everyone on the pitch have also made it much harder for the opposition to break down Madrid's defense. But Ancelotti isn't resting on his laurels. He's already planning ahead for the future, and one of the big targets that's caught Madrid's attention is Arsenal's defensive star, William Saliba. According to reports, Madrid's management sees Saliba as the perfect candidate to reinforce their defense. Saliba, who's been one of the standout defenders in Europe this season, has seen his market value soar to around $80 million. This makes him one of the most sought-after defenders in the world. Real Madrid is already exploring strategies to sign him, and one of the things they're looking at is convincing him not to renew his contract with Arsenal so they can get him for a reduced fee in 2026, or even on a free transfer in 2027. It's clear that Arsenal is not going to let go of one of their key players easily, so Madrid is going to have to play the long game. There will be strategic negotiations and personal talks to persuade Saliba that his future belongs at the Santiago Bernabeu. They want him to be a crucial part of Madrid's next great defensive line. Now, another player who's getting a big opportunity this season is Eduardo Camavinga. With Dani Ceballos out for 2 months due to injury, Camavinga has stepped up and is expected to take on more responsibility in the starting lineup. This season has been a bit of a roller coaster for Camavinga. He's shown flashes of brilliance, but his inconsistency has limited his playing time. So far, he's only played around 28% of the available minutes in La Liga, missed 24 matches, and has only completed 6 full games. His stats, 1 goal and 2 assists, don't really show the full extent of his potential. However, this injury crisis has opened up a huge opportunity for him. With both Valverde and Bellingham unavailable for the next month, Camavinga is expected to play a key role in Madrid's midfield. This could be his moment to impress Ancelotti. If he does, he could lock down a more prominent spot in the squad moving forward. So all eyes are on him to see if he can grab this opportunity with both hands. Off the pitch, we've also seen some major changes. Karim Benzema, a huge figure in Madrid's attack for years, recently shared some personal insights. In a recent interview, he opened up about his relationship with Florentino Perez, describing it as one of a father and son. Benzema also talked about his decision to leave the club. He mentioned that it wasn't an easy decision, but he felt that timing was right. Madrid was bringing in a new generation of talented forwards like Vinicius and Rodrigo, and it was time for him to move on. Even though Benzema is no longer at Madrid, he's still very proud of what the team has achieved. He pointed out that, despite his departure, the team has continued to win titles and has shown its ability to adapt and evolve. That's what makes Madrid such a great club. They know how to move forward regardless of who's in the squad. Vinicius Junior also recently spoke about Madrid's current objectives. After their match against Real Sociedad, he emphasized that the team is focused on winning both La Liga and the Champions League. He noted how competitive La Liga has become, with every team raising their level against Madrid. He said that every match is a battle and there are no easy games. Consistency is key if they want to win the title. When talking about the Champions League, Vinicius made it clear that the competition is something special for Madrid. It's not just about qualifying for the next round. They're aiming to win the trophy. He also spoke about the upcoming match against Atletico Madrid in the Champions League, expressing confidence that they know how to handle tough situations like this. With the mentality and experience they have, he believes Madrid is ready for the challenge. There have also been some refereeing controversies in La Liga recently, and Vinicius called for fairness, saying that teams shouldn't suffer from officiating errors. He pointed out that every point matters in the title race, and better officiating is needed moving forward. As the season continues, Real Madrid finds itself in a strong position. With Ancelotti at the helm, new tactical discipline in place, and the rising confidence within the squad, they're focused on achieving greatness. Whether it's La Liga or the Champions League, Madrid is leaving no stone unturned in their pursuit of victory. This season is shaping up to be one of the most exciting in recent history. And with players stepping up and the hunger for titles stronger than ever, all eyes will be on the Santiago Bernabeu to see if they can cement their place in history once again. So what do you think about Madrid's evolution this season? Let me know in the comments below. And if you haven't already, make sure to subscribe and like the video to support the channel. Thanks for watching!